Hey friends, and welcome back to another grocery haul. It has been a little bit, and I'm trying to get back into the groove of things. We had a couple weeks where we were eating a different type of food because my husband had a wisdom tooth removed when it ended up taking a little while before he was eating real food. And then we were getting ready to go out of town, so you know how that is. It's like eat all your food, don't buy anything new. Then we were gone for a while. So now we are back. We needed some food. And I'm trying to get back into regular cooking again. I like cooking. We've been eating at home, but kind of got in the habit of like eating like whatever. I don't know. So we're trying to get back into things. I really should get in the habit of filming my intros when I grocery shop before I go grocery shopping, because it's like, I don't know what temperature it is, like 95 degrees today, and I've been out in the heat for like 5 hours. So if you are new, let me give you a quick kind of background on my shopping and how we eat. We had purchased a half of a cow last year, and we are still well into working our way through it. So you don't really see a lot of meat. I didn't buy a lot of frozen stuff. Actually, I don't think I bought any frozen stuff. I will do that another week. I tend to buy my stuff in groups, or not like bulk, but multiples, just to keep things on hand. So this week I had to get a ton of produce. We'll probably still have some left over next week. So next week maybe I'll make that like my freezer stuff to get more veggies and frozen fruit, but we do have some of that on hand. My pantry's pretty well stocked. So we got lots of produce, a couple of miscellaneous things. I'm going to show you Aldi and Lidl. And I did go to Walmart for a few things and a couple of things from Marshall's, which is kind of random, but they're like household / food related. So I'm going to include them in this haul. And I think that about does it. Let's get into what we got. And I don't have a specific meal plan, but we'll get there. I've got food now though, so we're good to go. I'm going to start with Walmart. I picked up the chai tea latte concentrate. I love this stuff, and I was actually able to get 4. There's like 1 and it's in the back of the shelf, and this is always on the top shelf and I can never reach them. So I got 4, and I pulled 1 to the front for someone else. So I didn't leave someone else completely dry there. I also picked up a rotisserie chicken. This is going to be dinner for tonight. Not totally sure what I'm doing for sides, but I picked up plenty of stuff. So I've just decided that on errand day, we either need to have leftovers or like do a rotisserie chicken. So that's what we're doing. And then I picked up some cherry Jello. My husband has been on a Jello kick and we're totally out. And I picked up some from Aldi, you'll see in a minute. But Aldi only has 2 flavors. And Walmart was out of a lot of the flavors. So I wasn't able to get his favorite, which is peach, but that's okay. He'll be fine. And then just some personal products. I love the Castle soap, and I have not been able to find Rose in a little while, and they finally had 1 bottle, so I snagged it. Some witch hazel. I use this for my toner for my face, but I recently just bought some, but I used a good amount of it when making my own spray to keep bugs away. I used some witch hazel and some essential oils. I don't recall if I shared that in a video. I don't know. But anyways, so I used a good chunk of that for that purpose. So I'm like, I'm just going to grab 1. And Tom's toothpaste. My husband uses this also along with a toothpaste I get from Young Living. And then I just was getting a few things to put in our guest bathroom. Needed to stock up on a few things. We have a few guests, overnight guests coming in the next little while, not like right away. But I like to keep little things in case people forget stuff. And so, because we don't use our guest bathroom, we don't need to use it all for ourselves, so it's just guest stuff. So in case they forget something, I have some toothpaste. If they forget toothpaste and toothbrushes, I got a couple of these because that was a really good deal. And I have some other toothbrushes in there. I'm just kind of grabbing a few things here and there. I need to go through and see what I have already. But and then I picked up some body lotion just to keep in the guest bathroom as well on the counter. And I picked up, sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place. I picked up, this is the floss we like, and I picked up 2 more packs. We actually have plenty, but we ran out of our one I keep in our travel bag because we were just away. And then I want to put 1 in each of our cars. So I didn't want to like totally wipe away what I have upstairs in the bathroom. And then I get these all the time. This t-shirt from Walmart, it's like $3. This particular brand and style, it is a more fitted style. I get the large. It's not oversized, that's just how it fits me. But go figure, because I recently bought shorts at Walmart for in the size extra small, and I haven't been an extra small in many years. So obviously depends on the brand and the fit. But I love these. I already have one in gray, but I just was like, you know what, I'm grabbing another one. I love these to wear around the house or even out, whatever. Moving on to Lidl. If you do not have a Lidl, it is similar to an Aldi. It is a German store. It's set up pretty similar, but the selection is definitely a little bit different. So I picked up some tissues. I actually picked up three packs. I just didn't have room for them all in here. But I go through a lot of tissues and I keep them all over the place, both of our cars, our bedroom, the living room, guest rooms, bathroom. So I just needed some. I hadn't bought any in a while. So I picked up three packs. I also picked up a big thing of toilet paper and paper towels. They also just didn't fit in here. But I like it when they have the big packs at Lidl, which they don't always do. Although they have been more lately. So I just picked some of that to make sure we are well stocked. I don't want to worry about that kind of stuff, especially with guests coming. All of our guests, I think, are only coming for like a night or two. But anyway, we love these chips. These are some ugliest kettle cooked chips, and we love the Buffalo Ranch flavor. They're really good, and pretty sure like they don't have canola oil, which is something I really look for in chips. So, and then some snacks for my husband. I just kind of going through what he was lacking, and he I think just said cinnamon almonds, but they've switched theirs to the honey cinnamon, so I think he'll like those. And then he loves these coconut praline pecans. Or pecans, or whatever. I bought 2 of each because I'm just like to shop kind of like, well, one for now, one for later. I like to have backup, and I don't pay attention to when my husband's running low on these because I don't eat them. So lots of produce, and then we'll see more over at Aldi as well, but I got some mandarins, I got a spaghetti squash, some limes. These organic limes, I do like to buy a lot of stuff, my produce organic, although I don't buy all of it. And actually a lot of this isn't, but it was actually like a little bit cheaper to buy the big bag of limes in the organic than the individuals. So I just got them anyway, and I'm looking forward to putting this in my water. I forget how good this is. And I had it recently when we were out to eat at Cracker Barrel. They were out of lemons. She's like, do you want a lime? And I was like, yes, I love lime in my water. And I forget about it. So I picked those up. Some bananas. I bought 2 bags of nectarines. They are in really good shape. They're not even fully ripe yet, so I had no problem buying 2. I know, and they're kind of small, so like my husband will probably have like 2 at a time. And then I picked up some blueberries because these were half off. These were half off. Oh, cherries were half off too, but they didn't look good, so I didn't pick up. Actually, they looked good, but every time I picked up a bag, there was juice dripping from the bottom, so I didn't get those. So I picked up 2 of these. I'm thinking of just making maybe a fruit salad or something. Anyways, then just a couple random things from Marshall's. I love looking at their snacks. And I picked up these sea salt and vinegar veggie sticks. So I thought that would be fun to have on hand. I picked up this. I guess I could have put this in my crafting haul for my other channel. But anyways, I just saw this. I had never seen this particular glue stick before. So I thought that was nice to have on hand. And it was $2.49. So I'm going to put that in my crafting supplies. And then I'm going to try this for our guest bathroom drain. There is no thing there to catch hair, and I've tried the little, they almost look like hair ties, like those rubbery hair ties that go over the drain hole, and it did not work on ours. Did not fit at all, even though it's supposed to fit, whatever. So I'm gonna see if this will fit. We do not have this type of a drain like with all the little holes, but I'm thinking I can still make this work. But for our guest bath, I'm gonna give that a shot. I think it was $2.50, $2.99. So you're supposed to like leave it in and change it every couple of months. I can probably change it a lot less frequently than that, since that shower does not get used very often. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, and moving on to Aldi, I'll start with this because it's kind of in the way. I picked up this little tote. It's called a city tote, whatever that means. But it's a decent size. It's got a little pocket there in there if you can see it. I'm always needing totes like when we are getting ready to go out of town for like the last minute things I want to grab, or for like our snacks. And I told my husband this last time, I was like, I really need to look out for some. So I want another one that's a little bit bigger, but I usually am looking for 2 around the house that I don't have. So this was only, I think, $6.99, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to get it I think it'll come in handy, even just for like day trips. I just like to have something to like throw all the miscellaneous things that like I don't put in my purse because I keep a tiny purse. So anyways, I thought it was also cute, so it'll be very useful. All right, so on to the rest of the stuff. I got 3 things of marinara, although one of them, I actually brought one back because we pulled it out of the cupboard and it was moldy, and I don't think the seal was on it. I think what happened, sometimes, you know, the Aldi cashiers, although they're very friendly, put stuff in the cart a little quickly, and I think maybe what happened is that the seal popped when it was like thrown into a cart, because I usually check my seals before I like leave, like when I'm picking them up off the shelf. So anyways, they were great. They just, so I paid for 2 and they replaced 1. I got a couple things of honey. I like to get local honey, but I went to our local cafe where I was going to pick some up, and I didn't realize she's closed on Mondays. I think that might be a new thing for her. So I picked up a couple of these. I like to put this in tea, although I'm not really having hot tea right now, but my husband has been having this on cereal because we're currently on a cereal kick, which is odd because we didn't really have cereal except for like maybe granola, but we often just had that on yogurt. We hadn't been eating cereal for years, but we're kind of on a roll with it. And my husband's been putting this on cereal because I've just been getting plain cereal. So anyways, I just got 2 of them. And more Jell-O, strawberry and orange. Some fresh produce, Brussels sprouts, which I never buy because I don't like them, but my husband does, and I saw them and I thought, let me be a good wife and buy them for him. Some fresh green beans. We often do frozen, which I do like, but since I had the opportunity to get them with a meal in mind, I did that. Some eggs. You don't often see me get eggs because I either pick them up from my chiropractor who sells eggs, or the lady at the cafe where I was going to get the honey as well. But the cafe was closed today and I don't have an appointment for a little while with the chiropractor. So I just picked up 1 dozen and we'll hope that that tides me over until I can get them, because I love local fresh eggs. They're better, guys. They are better. If you can get your hands on them, they're better. More produce, watermelon, grapes, the red grapes. My husband likes the green ones better, but these were pretty good and they were really cheap. I think they were 75 cents a pound. So like I said, I think I'm gonna make a fruit salad. I got 1 thing of strawberries, some lunch meat. This is the lunch meat we like. Well, this is the brand. They've got a few different kinds. Picked up some rice Chex and corn Chex. That's what we've been eating most because I purchased them to make Chex Mix, which I still haven't done, but we've been enjoying this. And then I decided to pick up some shredded wheat as well for cereal. Some bread. I'll probably throw this in the freezer, but this stuff freezes really well, and this is the bread we like. Some ricotta cheese. Don't have anything specific in mind yet, but it's good for a while, and I know we'll use it. Some vanilla yogurt, some kefir, some sour cream, again, just to kind of keep on hand because I know we'll use that in recipes. I love this ham. We'll use this for like lunch meat or like on a sandwich. My husband takes like snack plates, like little charcuterie boards for lunch sometimes, so if I'm not using this, but this is kind of a switch up from this because I was doing this for a while. But I also like to put this in eggs or in soups, dinners, whatever. Some pepper jack cheese. We already have plenty of cheddar cheese on hand. And then I picked up some of these little wedges. My husband likes these in his lunch as well. And some tortillas just to keep on hand because we opened up the pack I had in the pantry, so I'm just replacing it as we go. That's just kind of how I do my shop. All right, well, that is going to do it for this video. If you enjoy grocery hauls, then give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new. I also like to share what's for dinner videos with you, give you some meal ideas, and I know I like watching grocery hauls because I kind of like seeing what other people get for ideas. So it is almost 6 o'clock, so I need to get at least the cold stuff put away and enough stuff put away that I can figure out what I'm making for dinner along with the chicken. Errand days always make me tired, but tomorrow's gonna be storming all day, so today was the day to go do my errands. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.